Hello, my name is Lena Pennino Smith, and I'm with Lena and the Happy Clam Band. I'm so delighted to be reading a special story today by my friend Claude. The story is The Dream Machine. One day, I think in January, February, March, or between, we found a phone booth in the basement we hadn't seen. It was in the basement of my two grandparents' house, an old phone booth that never had been thrown out. Now, they don't have any phone booths, not anymore, but this had transparent walls and transparent doors. My brother Timmy and I didn't think much of it. We saw it from the stairs as we stood above it. We even went inside the phone booth at once and we dialed numbers just to have some fun. All of a sudden, the world changed all around it, and the phone booth took off like a rocket ship. We were rocketing high with stars all around, all over space, until we returned to ground. We walked out, and we were in a new world with lions and tigers and a very big herd of jaguars and gorillas, bright green frogs too, who looked like they had escaped from the zoo. Now, I will tell you this. We were both very scared. We thought there could be lions or tigers or bears. We're in a place like none I've ever seen, I said, as a frog said, "It's the dream machine." "Who are you?" I asked. "What is your name?" "I am the glass frog," he replied in a soft refrain. "I know that at first my body looks so green, but you can see through parts of me, so I'm unseen." And I had to agree that I had never ever seen someone with a costume so wild since Halloween. We were in a rainforest. Soon it became clear. We had landed somewhere no ordinary rocket could steer. You see, it was not a phone booth at all. It was a dream rocket to wild places and waterfalls. It took you to real places you could only dream. I was in the most beautiful rainforest I had ever seen. We approached an animal with a leaf in its mouth. "We are tourists. What is this all about?" I counted he had 3 toes instead of 5. He was one of the most unusual animals alive. "I am the 3-toed sloth. I live up in the trees. Because I'm so slow, no one catches me." He spoke so very slowly, one word at a time, the slowest furry animal that you'll ever find. "I eat leaves and twigs. I even eat some fruit, because that is what sloths always like to do." He would not spit the green leaf out. "I need to leave it inside my mouth." I know this does not seem like it's real, but it can take me a month to digest a meal. Then we saw a sort of half zebra over there with zebra legs and 2 horns in the air. "I am the okapi," said the beast like a deer. "The stripes on my legs help me disappear." Then we saw a shining bright blue butterfly with dots on its wings like 100 eyes. "I'm no ordinary butterfly. I'm the blue morpho. Butterfly with dots on wings, so others go away because they think those are the bright eyes of some gigantic beast that is twice their size. Then I saw a beast that looked like a guinea pig standing and chewing upon a tiny, tiny twig. I am the capybara, but you can call me Cap, he said as he sat right on top of Timmy's lap. Now, Capybara was as cute as a little pup, but he weighed about as much as a truck. Could you please get off my lap? Timmy asked as Cap took a slow, slow nap. Do you have any very special skills like the other rainforest animals? And then Capybara, or Cap, said, Follow me. And he dived into the water beneath the tree. He held his breath for 3 minutes or longer before he popped right back out of the water. Capybaras can dive into water and hide, the cute capybara said with such pride. Then right ahead of us, I promised that we saw 2 birds who said they were the macaws. Hello, tourists. We are Mr. and Mrs. Scarlet Macaw. We mate for life and stay together forevermore. Is that your special talent? Is that your special skill? Is that what makes you stand out from other animals? And then the birds with wings of yellow, red, and even blue said that they would show us a nice trick or maybe 2. And they took nuts and they even took all sorts of seeds and cracked them open with their beaks so happily. You may have seen animals very grand, but none grander than the snake we saw who said, I am the green anaconda. She was green and she was 30 feet long, or at least when she lay down from the west across to the east. My full name is Anaconda, but you can call me Anne, she said, and we thought that was quite a good plan. When we asked Anne if she had a special knack, she said, Of course I do. Now she could not crack nuts or seeds and had no eyes upon wings. She did not move so slowly, but she had a special thing. I happen to weigh more than 500 pounds on land, but come to the river's edge and simply watch and stand. So Anaconda dived into the water and swam like a fish. We wanted to see special things, and we had our wish. We went back to the sloth, moving slowly with his toes. And we decided now is time for us both to go. So Timmy and I looked. And wouldn't you know, the magic telephone booth was there in a glow. And we both walked up to it and we both got inside. And we looked at the birds and the snakes and the butterflies, the capybara, the okapi, and the 3-toed sloth. And we all waved goodbye. And then suddenly we were off, riding the magic telephone booth past jungle and past sun until we landed back at home, where we had just begun. And if you ask me where it is that we had been, we had traveled to a rainforest somewhere in our dreams.